What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle Carlson, and this is the Rollback BMX Podcast, the #1 BMX podcast in the universe, according to me. Today's guest is Albert Mercado. In addition to being a pro rider for GT and the Shadow Conspiracy, Albert is the artistic genius behind Box Palm. If you're not yet familiar with Box Palm, get familiar. It's about to be your favorite new thing. We discuss growing up in San Diego, Albert's unique approach at riding BMX, how Box Palm started and where it's heading, being a new father, and all sorts of other interesting stuff. So sit back, listen up, pay close attention. This is the Rollback BMX Podcast with Mr. Albert Mercado. Albert goddamn Mercado, what's going on?
Nothing much, just enjoying Ocean Beach.
How's everything?
Great.
So
Amazing.
Tell me about this kid you have.
I have a daughter now.
How'd you make it?
Love, happiness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you married?
No.
So you had a kid out of wedlock.
It's not that serious. The relationship is going great.
How long you been with the chick?
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you gonna get married?
It's something we don't really talk about.
Nice.
But like, just having a partner that you're happy with is enough for us.
How long have you lived with her?
I would also say about 8-9 years.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, actually, no, 10 years, and we've been together for 11 years. My bad. Yeah,
that's pretty serious.
Yeah, that's definitely a serious relationship and
Was the kid planned or just kind of show up?
planned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we actually tried for a while.
Define trying.
I'll let you add that in later. You could define it.
Cool. So, everything good with the kid? That had to be a stressful time, right? Like going through a pregnancy and stuff. Like
about 34 hours of labor.
Wow.
Partner's a trooper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kid's healthy. Everything's good.
Yeah, kid's healthy.
What is she? 2 months?
2 months.
And you're not over it yet?
She's adorable.
Good. What's your chick do?
She is a it's a long title.
Go for it.
She's a senior supervisor at a company that works with children with autism.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds like a real career.
She has a real deal career.
Do you still work a real job?
I do in the mornings.
Okay. And then you're still a paid professional athlete.
Correct.
Are you still on Shadow?
Yes.
Are you just not as active on trips and whatnot?
Yes, exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still legit deal, everything's good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So and then you got GT.
Yeah.
How's that?
GT's been really fun. It's been a couple years now, and it's just it's been
What's
really
about 2 or 3 years?
about 2.5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that come up? Was it all through Ben Ward?
Pretty much all through Ben.
Yeah.
Once my kink contract ended, it was just kind of like a little deal with me and Ben to try to see if it'll work. And
So were you off kink and then on GT? It wasn't one to the other?
yeah, it wasn't one to the other. It was
Okay.
off one before the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that public? I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, it was public. I announced it. I announced me not riding for kink through my Instagram and
Okay.
Facebook and Twitter and all that. And then kink also announced it, and like we both had like a collaborative, like nice way of announcing that I wasn't on the team.
Kink's good people.
Very good people.
You're still on good terms with everybody there?
Oh, absolutely. I love everyone at kink.
Yeah. No, they're great guys. I respect them a lot and everything they do, and been doing it for a long time, and GT has too. And I think what Ben's been doing, Ben is a fantastic product designer.
Oh,
Some of the stuff he does, man, that guy is goddamn brilliant.
yeah, one of the best.
The tires with the color underlay or whatever, like,
Yeah.
that's goddamn brilliant. That was Ben's deal, right?
Yeah, totally.
Dude, yeah. He's done a good job too, man. I mean, he's doing something with GT that I never would have expected as far as like the guys who are on it and what they do. I think people think GT and the corporate backing, you think you're going to have, this guy just won X Games, let's write him a big check, and he'll have GT plastered on his chest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something totally different.
But it's pretty much like, it feels like being on just you know, when I say, I was going to say normal, but it is just like being on a bike company. It's as core, it feels just as core as being on kink was.
It's not awkward and corporate. And
No, it's not. Everybody's super awesome. The people at the office are just super stoked on BMX. And it's just pretty great.
Yeah. What do they expect a lot of you, or is it, like you said, is it just pretty loose?
It's pretty loose. They have, just like any bike company, they have certain like things they want you to do as far as content and whatnot, but no, not too stressful.
Yeah, psyched on it.
Very stoked.
So, are you on Kaczynski's frame?
I am currently riding Kaczynski Globetrotter.
I like the they did like I think they were calling it, is it a Fueler, but like it was like a reissue and it had like the retro graphics and stuff.
Yeah, it was Fueler.
Yeah, that bike was badass.
Yeah, they had it at Swamp Fest. The frames, they're pretty sick.
Why aren't you riding that?
It's a long boy.
Yeah?
I think the back end is pretty long.
And you're probably not getting any taller.
No, I think I've maxed out on my height. 5'9" on a good day.
So you have completes?
Yes.
Signature complete bikes?
I do. They will be out probably, I would say, this month.
Does everybody on the team have bikes with their name on them then?
No, right now it's myself, Dan Conway, and Brian Kaczynski.
You guys are kind of the OGs, right? You've been on this new program the longest.
I think BK's been the longest, and then Conway, and then me.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the bikes? What price point? Do you spec them, or is it kind of just a color thing, or what do you do?
No, mine's it's spec'd out to what I like. I ride really similar 2-piece bars.
It's got 2-piece on it.
Yeah. Mine's the only one with 2-piece on it.
Nice.
Because I like 4-piece bars. I just like 2-piece better.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So yeah, then after you spec it out, you get the graphics. Like mine will have left-hand drive and low PSI tires and stuff like that.
Removable brake mounts.
Removable brake mounts.
Damn, dangerous for all the kids out there.
Yeah.
What is it? Are you doing the graphics and colors similar to what you actually ride, or you're riding? I guess your bike's probably just stock Kaczynski graphics then, right?
No, my current bike is raw blue tires, brown seat.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and I like it. The last bike I was riding was the kind of camo Kaczynski frame. It's copper camo. It's like black, brown, and then the copper.
Man, they do. All the shit looks cool. The colors are good.
Oh, Ben kills it.
Yeah,
Again,
no, he does a really good job. Does he spend a lot of time in Asia doing this job?
He checks in, I know, a couple times a year.
Yeah,
but yeah, he definitely is on top of everything.
I'm guessing
quality control and all of it.
They probably have 1 or 2 full-time guys in Asia, I would think. Such a large brand.
I think we have a dedicated couple people, but I'm not actually sure.
That's got to make life so much easier for everybody over there. As opposed to just going through the agent, writing these emails, hoping like, when you want yellow and they send you like a weird orange and it's like, that's what you wanted. Here's 500 bikes.
Oh, God.
So I guess I wanted to talk to you mostly about all the crazy box palm stuff. For those who don't know, what is box palm?
It's more or less kind of like a pseudonym for my art, which is just kind of like inanimate objects on bike drawings, more of like a kind of like a 2D hand drawn style. Are
these actual sketches that you do and then you scan them, or are you doing them on like a pad on a computer? Or what's your main?
Process would be just sketchbook. I do mostly almost 100% sketchbook, and then I don't scan it in. It's easier to just take a photo of it.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I just use a tablet to redraw it through Illustrator.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've kind of been doing this a long time before it formally had a name, right? You were always doing fun sketches and shit, right?
Yeah, I always did this stuff. I just was more focused on bicycle riding, and I still am focused on bicycle riding, but then I also, like, the platform exists to post art.
Yeah.
So I kind of started trying to do both, and it just kind of like works out, and I could focus on bikes and I could focus on art.
Well, it seems like people are pumped on it.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing, you did like what, a shirt for Austin Augie or something?
I did some graphics for Austin Augie pretty early on.
Yeah.
And that was fun. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Have you done any other like collabs and stuff? Is it on much, or is it kind of just you're producing it yourself?
I produce a lot of stuff myself, but I've also done stuff for X Games, and that was, you might have saw like the staff t-shirts for the summer X Games that just passed. And
how'd that come about? That's weird.
Tunny.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He kind of linked me up with people that were running that graphics.
I think Brock Rayford did a shirt for him too.
Also, he did, yeah.
Which is cool. It's cool that they were like, spreading that ESPN love to some cool
writers,
people.
yeah.
I'm sure they have a ton of idiots sitting in an office probably doing graphics. You know what I mean? Like, just have the graphics guy do it. He can put some skulls and some flames on there. It'll be badass.
Yeah, it's really cool for like an art director person to like go out of their way to look for writers, that actually do art. So, and Brock's art is badass. So.
Yeah, Brock's an impressive guy. He's good at everything.
He really is.
Kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, here I am with
see him skate?
Yeah. Same, man, yeah. His shit's really cool. I mean, he could legit, like,
tattoo artist style.
Yeah, like he could be like a full on. I don't know if that's something he's interested in, but he could literally go be like a successful tattoo artist. It's good to have options out there, you know.
Yeah.
You can just draw some weird shit. You know? Good luck with that, buddy.
I don't know, man. People get lots of tattoos with the box palm art.
I know.
Shout out to all those guys.
Are you making some money with the box palm stuff now? Do you do shirts and stuff?
I do shirts on like a pre-order basis, just because I don't want to keep like back stock of shirts, and I really try to focus on not being a clothing brand.
Yeah,
because that's an easy hole to fall into. And then once I start focusing on apparel and stuff, I feel like I'd lose touch with the art.
Totally.
To try to make, I got to make a t-shirt graphic.
You'd almost have to have like a buddy or something that's like, I'm in charge of the clothing stuff. You just draw, I'm going to do all this shit. You don't even worry about it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a dude from San Diego. I never met him, but his brand is Sketchy Tank. I don't know if you heard of it.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. He does
Sketchy Tank?
Sketchy Tank, yeah. It's just like really cool, kind of lowbrow graphics, and he kind of, I think he recently did the same thing where he was like focusing on a lot of apparel stuff, and then he took a step back to do the art.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I can see getting burned out on that. I can see that. You don't want to overcomplicate it. When something's badass, like let it be badass. You know?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find someone to handle apparel for me. If anybody out there is good at it.
Do you have goals with Box Palm? Is this just a fun thing you do on the side, or is this something you essentially would like to do full time? And
it would be cool to do it full time. But as of right now, it's been really fun just making stuff, and like I make a couple hats. I have socks coming out in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
now, are you like collabing with a sock brand, or is it something you're just making?
No, something I'm just making. I went out of my way to find like a manufacturer that had good prices, and I got like a really good crew athletic sock, so it's not like a shitty sock.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have to get them made overseas, or can you get them made in the United States?
Overseas.
Dude, you got to support this country. Best country on the planet.
Yeah. The local, I do a lot of stuff like San Diego local, but I do also like I get stickers made on the East Coast and stuff like that, just because I've ran into a lot of trouble getting stuff made in San Diego.
Yeah.
It's
the weather's nice. People don't want to work.
I think that's it.
It's like the one place on earth where like every legit job like takes the day off to surf. Like, oh, the waves are good. We're just gonna not.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna not be a doctor today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go surf.
Yeah, no, that's cool though. I mean, it seems like there's a ton of potential, man. Just like the hat you're wearing right now looks cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Where was that made?
That was made here in Orange County.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got my friend's Tyler Herrera with Tired Eyes Coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. He kind of hooked me up with a hat maker, and it's been pretty good. So
nice.
These will actually come out when the socks drop and stuff.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna? How are you selling these?
I have a website.
Okay.
Boxpalm.com.
That's not very creative.
It's not very hard to remember.
What's the name? Box Palm.
Pretty much. I learned a long time ago from a friend that like if you were to start something, you'd kind of take two different things and smash the words together. And I for like months I was stewing on like an Instagram account name, and I think I was literally like, I like palm trees. Palm trees are great. And I was seriously like just trying to figure out a way to have palm in there, and I had like all these other names, but
it's funny
fell in box.
I never associated the palm part of it with palm trees. I was
always
thinking the palm of a hand. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just the sketches, and like,
you could. I mean, it's like you carrying a box. You could do your box palm.
Yeah.
So, like, it could be under
you'd
things.
always. I know you do like sketches that involved like boxes. Like a cardboard box and stuff.
Oh,
box palm. He's drawing this with his hand.
Yeah.
That's kind of where my
cardboard box.
Cardboard cock. Way out of line.
Oh, the cardboard box character's name is Huey. So
Huey.
Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
Cadence.
So you named her after Dan Foley's Old to Be the People frame?
Is that what Dan Foley's frame was?
It was.
And
then he quit.
Okay.
They pissed him off.
Yeah, Cadence Mercado.
What's her middle name or no?
Marie. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What made you go with Cadence?
I
like it. It's good.
Thank you. It's it's a good like I would say unisex name. So me and my partner were really set on like having a good unisex name. And
you're talking about unisex names that keep saying your partner. Just to be clear, it's a woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you're not married and people you say like, oh, my girlfriend, and you have a kid, people get like kind of bent out of shape. So I try to.
You could throw out main bitch. Right? Is that offensive?
Ride or die, I think.
Yeah. There you go. That's I guess A weird one for a white guy to say. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm brown.
So you got Huey the box.
Yeah.
What are the other characters? Anything else consistent?
No, nothing really has a name. The box is kind of like the spokesperson for the whole brand, or if you want to call it a brand, or my art name.
I do. The thing is, it kind of is.
It borderlines a couple.
Kind of has turned into a brand.
Yeah. See,
Like,
that's how I fall. Like I'm falling into a brand. And
yeah,
I'm
no, but it seems really natural, and I think a lot of things like that can tend to work.
Yeah.
It's not forced. You're not sitting there like, oh, I need a business.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to jump in and be like, I'm a business. Look at me. No, it's just like I do the art. I kind of people will ask for apparel, so I'm like, okay, I'll make some hats. I'll make some things, and you can buy the things if you'd like. And if not, I'm not tracking any of this.
And I'm not dumping so much money into this. I need to sell blank, or else I'm fucked.
Yeah, or else the brand's done. Like, no,
Yeah, if I don't make these minimums, we're done.
Yeah,
Closing up shop and.
It's been for fun. It's been great. So far so good. I did this thing. These are cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about those. So he's talking about the Vans shoe.
The Vans
with
custom
all the logos. Now, is that a collaboration with Vans, or is that something you just ordered because you can order the custom Vans?
Kind of it wasn't a collaborative thing. It was more like a Colin McKay thought it was cool, or likes the graphics.
Yeah, yeah.
He thought it'd be cool in a shoe, and then we kind of partnered that with. I did like a House of Vans interview, so it was just kind of like a way to promote their way to promote Vans Customs, and also like hook me up with a cool shoe.
So if somebody did art, could they essentially order a shoe with their art on it and it would look that good? Or is this like a custom job?
No, I mean anyone could order Vans Customs.
I know, but would it look that good? Because those look legit. Like I saw the photos of those and I was like, oh shit, I think I kind of thought like it was coming out or something. I was like, oh wow, that's awesome.
I wish, but no, I think you just got to follow, because I've seen Vans Customs kind of look like not up to par, and I don't think that's the Vans side. I think that's like the artist side. So you need to like take the time to make the graphic the right size, and they'll look awesome.
What do you know what the price point on those are if you want to do a custom shoe?
Custom shoes, like I think these were like $80.
Oh wow, that's it. Wow, huh?
Yeah, and I think to get like the pro shoe, because you can order like a pro model shoe, I think it's like $100.
Okay.
Yeah, custom $100 shoe, I think.
I mean, it seems like you got to go with the slip-ons. Got that like canvas space.
Oh, there's lots of space. Yeah.
Yeah. How many pairs did you get?
I just got the one pair.
No shit.
Yeah.
Man, you should have done a lot more of those.
Yeah.
'Cause that's something I feel like. I mean, I guess this gets back to a weird gray area, and I
Yeah.
keep throwing it back to business bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you could sell those. I'd buy a pair if you had those and they were $100. I'd buy them right now.
Thanks,
like,
man.
If I could pay you off in installments. But no, they look really good.
Well,
like,
yeah, just email Vans and tell them you want my shoes to come out.
oh, well, I know some people there.
Okay,
Believe
good.
it or not, I know some people there.
There you
go. No, they look really good. So I heard a rumor that there might be a Box Palm bike coming out.
Yeah, there will be something coming out pretty soon along the lines of a GT Performer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So pretty soon, like it'll be out this year?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
That had to be a fun project.
Oh, it was super fun.
Did you do all the graphics like specifically like with a bike in mind?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went into it wanting to make like a replica of the bike that's on the drawings.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
oh, that's cool. Okay.
And then kind of that bike but with graphics. That's why you'll see the bike has 4-piece bars and it's the same color and seats the same color.
It's like a character bike almost. Like
yeah. So you're the character riding the bike.
yeah, the old Huey.
The old Huey.
That's interesting. So when you did that, did they approach you about that?
Yes. And it just super worked out pretty well.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. So GT's got some corporate business behind it. Was it? I mean, did they seem understanding of everything you're doing from this weird artistic approach? Like, it's loose. I'm not a serious business guy. Like,
yeah, they love it. There was no roadblocks at all. Yeah, with Ben at the wheel, and it all just worked out really well.
Did you do any custom parts on it? Like, is there anything on this bike that you can ride or are going to ride?
Oh yeah, the seats.
So is it a full-on custom seat or what?
Yeah, it's like it's just brown. It's like a really nice brown canvas seat. So like I love canvas seats, so I went with the canvas.
They
seat.
last.
Oh yeah. So we embroidered a canvas seat, kind of kept it real simple, the seat doesn't have any stitching on the side, so it's like one panel seat, not like a or I think it's a 2-panel seat, not like a multiple panels. So it'll definitely hold up.
That's cool. Yeah. Is the graphics then? Is it like patches that are stitched on, or how did they do that?
Just complete. It's embroidered.
It comes that way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah.
Did you nail that first try?
They did.
Good for them, man.
Yeah.
I could see something like that being frustrating.
Oh yeah, it looks good. I think I had showed you photos earlier.
Yeah.
It came out really nice.
So is that on your bike right now?
It's on my personal bike. Yeah.
Nice. That'll be interesting, man. I'm curious to see how people embrace that. I could see something like that sitting on the bike shop floor, gathering attention.
It's interesting, like with the whole box palm in general, with the bike included. It's like, how are people going to take it? So like, it's cool. It's like cute art, and I get like a range of people. There's kids that love it, and there's like dudes that are my age and older. I'm 32, and people like the art. And there's people I've talked to like in their mid-40s that are like, this is badass.
I think it's nice and simple and wholesome. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much.
I try to keep it wholesome.
People overdo shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what do you want to put on this shirt? Oh, just put a million things, and it glows in the dark, and there's like a wolf and a moon and flames and skeletons and shit. And it's like, here's a box riding a bicycle.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's like I try not to reference like drugs or alcohol. I try to keep it real. Like,
you should consider referencing drugs and alcohol.
It's the easy way out, man. I could put 420 or like something on a t-shirt, you know. A
bong riding a bike?
I get that all the time. I get DMs constantly, like, put a beer on a bike or put weed, do pot leaf on a bike. It's like,
I love shit like that. I love you get the DMs and it's like, I got a brilliant idea. You didn't think of this.
Yeah.
I get it.
Legitimately the first thing I thought of.
even like with the podcast, I'll get a message like, hey man, got a great idea. You should interview Mike Aiken. Oh my God, you're brilliant. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah. Mike Aiken and weed.
Yeah, there you go. But that's interesting. What do you want to do with it? I mean, the box palm thing. Is this something you want to do the rest of your life?
Yeah. I mean, as long as I could. I mean, again, it's like a free. It turns into kind of like a name for the art, but more or less, I'll do like freelance graphic work,
which is cool.
Yeah, which is cool. Like, what happens with GT and X Games, and kind of how this shoe thing turned out. And it's like I get to do graphic work, and that's really fun, and that could potentially turn into more work or not. It's just kind of, I'm taking it as it goes.
Have you done art shows or anything?
No, I've been meaning to.
You should get some shit going.
I got a space in Logan Heights.
Where's Logan Heights? It's like downtown?
Close to downtown.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could do an art show there. It's just getting it together. Hopefully, I wanted to do something this year. I wanted to do something during the summer, but that fell through. So still working on it.
I have some spots in Ocean Beach here that we could do too.
Oh yeah? They pricey?
No, I've done art shows there.
Okay.
I mean, like bars and stuff. Like, it would be psyched to have you, and we could have a big party and stuff.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. And I mean, you could sell some prints and stuff if you wanted to. Or you could just stroke the old ego and let people come tell you how great you are.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, I know you're pretty
egotistical, yeah.
So who else do you ride for right now?
But GT and Shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You claim a bike shop too, right?
I work at a bike shop a couple times a week.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. I do their kind of like graphic work and social media and stuff.
And is that in downtown San Diego?
That's the Logan Heights spot I was talking about.
Oh, cool. Okay, it's actually a bike shop.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but it's set up really nice where it would make a good art.
It's kind of like a boutique type shop, or what?
No, it's just a down-home mom and pop, mechanic shop, like where you can go and get your bike worked on. It's not uppity. It's not anything. It's just like, we'll work on your bike. It's for the neighborhood.
We have a business.
Yeah, Barrio's neighborhood. So,
is there any BMX in there, or is that mostly?
Yeah, there's got a BMX section. That's my influences doing the BMX stuff, and you can get I think you get all the Haro and Shadow and all other brands.
They have GT in there?
Not just yet, but you can pretty much order whatever you want through us. We're just so small, we can't carry a whole luxury of different brands.
Yeah, and I mean at the same time, you don't want to oversaturate.
Yeah,
I think a lot of bike shops end up in the hole because they get excited and buy a bunch of shit. And it's like, we gotta run this like a business.
Yeah, totally. And the owner is really good, and the employees are top notch, and minus me.
So what does this guy do? He's a great artist, but this is a bike shop.
Right. No, I could work on the bikes, and good group of people right there.
Yeah. So what's your prerogative as far as riding now? You don't seem to go on many trips.
I do.
But at the same time, you've always, I've always respected the fact that you always worked a full-time job, and you never got, I'm sure you had opportunities, never got too caught up in the life where you're slaving away to make your $800 a month, and you know what I mean? Like, you always, I think, ran it pretty balanced. I see how it can be difficult on both ends, but
sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, like having a job and then being like, oh man, I got to film this thing or create this content more the deadline or whatever. But no, it's never really that stressful. I could be mad that I work a full-time job, or I can be a ton of different ways about it, but it's really kind of easy.
Yeah.
Like, you just stay busy. It's not, I mean, I stay busy and I like to be awake and I like to be doing things.
Yeah.
And then my job is like real, like, boring warehouse work, you know. And I get off work and it's like, oh, I've been stewing all morning on stuff I want to do. So I'll go and do the stuff that's more fulfilling to me. So it's a really nice balance.
I think that living in Southern California, people fall victim to the whole it turns you lazy because every day's nice. You know what I mean? And like, so I think having something like that, it's probably a good thing to where
when you're
like,
trapped inside all morning and then you're
I
like,
need to go do
break
something.
Free.
It's just, there's something unmotivating about being able to do whatever you want whenever you want.
It's a balance.
I've seen a lot of like professional riders move to California to do big things, and it makes them worse. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, no, man, you gotta stay on a schedule.
The schedule, that's actually super helpful. Just coming from a family that's everybody's always worked and everybody's always busted their ass. Like,
you're from San Diego originally, right?
I'm from Bakersfield, California.
Right. Yeah. Do you still have family out there? Or?
I have a little bit of family out there.
Because your family moved out here, though, right? Like, you grew up in San Diego, essentially, right?
Yeah, okay. My immediate family moved out here, like 5 people.
Are you related to the band Korn?
No.
Because they're from Bakersfield.
They are. Kern County brothers.
There you go. How old were you when you moved out of Bakersfield?
I think it was like 10, so it's been a while.
When did you start riding bikes?
15, 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of like one of the OGs in San Diego in this more recent generation.
You could say that.
I mean, who did you start riding with? Have you ridden with some of these dudes like your whole life?
Yeah, like I started riding with my neighborhood friends, obviously, kind of like how everyone starts out, and then they all kind of stop riding, you know.
Yep.
Like they get into girls, they get into cars, they get
drugs.
into drugs and cigarettes, and just trying to chasing all these weird things at a young age. And I was like, I just want to ride my bike.
Yeah.
And I ended up meeting like Wong Tran and Josh Hayes and Kyle Hart, and you know, those dudes are kind of like how I was, where I was like, I just want to ride. And
did they live near you, or did you meet them at the park?
No, met them at a skate park. Yeah. Josh lived I didn't have a kid, you know, no car or anything. I lived about 30 minutes north of Josh, and then Wong lived about another 20 minutes east. So like we'd kind of meet at the skate park.
Difficult triangle.
Yeah.
Were you riding the Claremont skate park, or what were you guys riding?
Yeah, pretty much. I met Wong at Claremont. I think I met Josh in Chula Vista, and I think I met Kyle at Claremont too. But yeah.
So you've ridden with those guys a long time.
Oh yeah,
it's cool. It's cool when you can grow up riding with guys like that, and you've all kind of found a spot in BMX for the most part. I know. Does Josh does he live in Europe?
Yes.
Is he in is it
Austria?
Austria, okay.
Yeah.
But he does bicycle stuff for a living though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. I hung out with him. He was in town recently, so
yeah.
We just rode.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then, I mean, Wong and Kyle still ride?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys still get together? And
yeah, I ride Wong every once in a while. Kyle's in Arizona.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll see him. I think I'm going to Arizona in October or something, so I'll see him for a while.
BMX trip or?
Yeah, so like a solo BMX trip. I'm going out to film with Chadwick.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, shadow thing or what?
No, GT thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is it going to be,
We'll see.
Fun shit?
We will see.
Are you guys doing any cool content to promote the Complete? There's a lot of potential to do some fun shit with that.
Yeah, that is still in the works to promote the Box Bomb Complete. The content for like the Albert Complete is all done, or like the Albert Mercado bike and the BK bike and the Conway bike. That's all gonna come out very soon.
You already filmed it?
Yes.
Who shot that?
Fudger and Z.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Anything you're pumped on? Any crazy shit or?
Yeah, I got.
Now, were you riding the Complete in the content?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's super fun.
Yeah.
It felt like my bike. So.
That's awesome.
Left-hand drive, kind of similar bike that I ride.
Well, you can have two bikes, one with left-hand drive, both with left-hand drive. They can both feel different. You know that, right?
Well, you know, let me finish. The whole bike's real similar to my bike, and it's still sitting at my house.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What's the color of your complete? I guess you have two.
One's blue and black, and then one's like kind of fades into blue and black, and then the other one's purple and yellow. They fade into each other.
Damn.
It's got some real nice early 90s Saved by the Bell style graphics, kind of like the shirt you're wearing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you do the graphics? Did you have input on those?
I didn't make the graphics,
Okay.
but I had input on the graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like create them myself on the computer, but I helped design them.
Growing up riding in San Diego, I feel like you always had a bit of a creative approach to riding. You still had your standard burly shit, buzz the shoulder on an invert, whatnot. But I remember, like, what was it? I think you were the first guy I saw do like a whip to can foot plant.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Weird shit.
yeah.
What kind of influenced you early on in your riding? Because I mean, you definitely took an interesting approach. I mean, even doing like hard 180 tables and shit out of grinds and stuff. Or 180 tables. You were one of the first guys I saw do 180 tables.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? A few more guys do them now, but still, it's kind of a bit of a off the wall trick, or even.
I don't.
You know what influenced all that shit? Was it just keeping it fun?
Keeping it fun, and I'm not very good at riding bikes.
Gotta find a way to fake it.
Yeah. So like, I just like to take a different approach to a situation, a spot. I think one of the thing you were talking about, the GT video thing, the Pegs 180 table recently. Yeah. That spot was just a really perfect rail, and I was like, I've been wanting to do this trick for a while.
Yeah,
and
turned out good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just kind of like looking at a spot, instead of doing like something that the first thing that pops into my head, I'll try to give it a couple thoughts, because I had like, you'll ask anyone I filmed with, I switched the trick like every second or fourth run that I don't pull it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm switching it because I'm not happy with what I'm doing. It's like, oh, I had another idea that I think will be better. And that happens all the time. Like, I just can't, like, my brain's constantly doing a bunch of other stuff, like while I'm trying to ride a flat ledge, you know?
So basically you need to relax.
Yeah. I need to drink less coffee and shut my brain off.
I probably need to drink more coffee today at least.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungover.
Hungover guy.
Yeah, it's part of life.
Yeah.
Part of being a cool dude. What do you think you'd be doing with your life if you weren't riding BMX?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Probably more art stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've always done it ever since like I was little. Me and my brothers used to like draw at the table when we were bored, and like my brothers are really artistic and stuff too. I could see myself doing more with that if I never even heard of a BMX bike.
Yeah.
Because once I found out about riding BMX, I was like, this is it. I want to do this as long as I can.
Accidentally gave your life to it.
Yeah. It's just it's the best, man.
Yeah.
Talk to anybody who rides, it always puts a smile on their face.
Do your brothers still do art?
No, but one of my brothers is a fabricator, so it's kind of like art.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How many people are in your family? Your immediate family?
Immediate family. I have 2 brothers and a sister.
Are they still around San Diego?
No. I have one brother that lives here in San Diego, and then the rest moved to Arizona.
What's with Arizona? Kyle Hart, you got your family and shit?
My oldest brother moved there.
The Phoenix area or what?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then he had kids, and then my mom was like, I want to be next to my grandchildren. And
she's got one here now.
Yeah, she's kind of back and forth now.
Nice.
Yeah, she's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize you had so much family in Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess.
You ever consider moving there or no?
I did a while ago, but I love San Diego, man. And it's the weather, I can't do it.
Yeah. The summers are harsh.
Yeah.
Why did Kyle Hart move there? Do you know?
Freedom.
Yeah, is that seriously why? Just because he's a goddamn American?
Yeah. No, I mean it's affordable. You know, he's starting families.
Yeah.
So he's just living it, man. He's having a blast. He loves Arizona.
Guns.
He likes guns.
He does. I love. He's one of my favorite people to follow on Twitter, just to see like. He's not shy about getting into it with people. Like,
no.
Majority of the time, I agree with him. You know, it's like okay, cool. But
I troll him a lot about like on Twitter and stuff about like all the gung ho American stuff. But like he's living how he wants to live, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Can't hate anyone for that.
He's a good rider, man. I kind of wish he had more opportunities in BMX. I know he's always been a paid pro and stuff, but he's a guy that. Just, man, always did his own thing and always... I remember just watching him ride at Claremont back in the day. Like, I think he's like the one guy I never saw, like... I never saw him miss a rollback. He'd do crazy 180 shit, and every single time he'd do anything to fakie or whatever, he'd always pull every rollback.
huge too. Like if he was going too fast, he just bunny hop really high. Give himself more time to turn around.
He's such crazy bike control, man.
Yeah,
but
he's an athlete for sure.
He's having another kid, right?
Yeah, they announced that recently.
Good for him. Man.
Yeah, he's stoked.
That's crazy. Can you imagine having Kyle Hart as your dad?
That'd be amazing. And I've met his daughter, and she just has like the same energy he has, you know. So
that's gonna be a fucking shit show.
She's gonna be. She's the best already.
Yeah. Is he working out there? Do you know what he's doing out there?
Yeah, riding, working. He works from home, so.
Oh, cool. What does he do?
I think it's like social media stuff for his kind of like his wife they work at the same company, so
okay,
yeah, they both do like a social media stuff.
I thought you were gonna say something like he murder for hire, something like that.
He can snap your neck. Have you seen how big his arms are?
Dude, yeah,
he's amazing.
He's a scary man.
Yeah, and he's a sweetheart.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Man, that was a good scene. Everybody growing up in San Diego, just you and Wong and you know, Dennis when he was a child, and back when Tammy was around, and
yeah,
it's a good crew, man. A lot of guys came out of that skate park. That was a good era.
Oh yeah, totally. And I mean the riders right now, like the kind of more like the newer style of riding.
Yeah,
the kids are coming up. They're so freaking good.
Who are you psyched on? Who are the new kids that are badass?
Like Jaron Barboza.
Dude, he's really good.
Yeah.
I fanned out on him the other day. I think I sent him like an Instagram message. I was like, "Dude, you're really good."
Yeah,
just total like nerd out on him.
Brendan Workus. I don't know if you met him.
Yeah, Brendan's sick.
He's one of my favorite freaking riders.
Brendan, I saw Brendan like I didn't even know he did shit like this. Do like a flip bar.
Yeah,
I'm like, I thought you were like the Steezy dude.
He is as
no,
well.
For
He'll
sure.
do
It's
like
crazy.
He'll do like three bar to table, and then he'll also do like a double whip and a flare. Like I don't know, he just has all the tricks.
Yeah, damn good. I was just with him in Mexico. He was down in Mexico for that Vans contest.
Oh yeah.
He
was riding a GT, if you noticed.
Yeah, I did. Is he hooked up?
It's new, but yeah, he's slowly.
Cool, man. Yeah, I was going to ask. I totally forgot all about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. Is that kind of through you, or is that does he know Ben? Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It was pretty much like Ben's ultimate decision, but he's just amazing, and he deserves to be everything, you know.
Yeah. I mean, is it just kind of a flow deal, or what's he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think could be possible future potential if he can.
I mean, we'll see.
I'd like to see that get some opportunities, man. He's a badass.
Yeah, and that's all it is. Is like how that's how people get into BMX. You know?
Yeah.
So.
I think it seems like GT does their part to try to hook people up that are badass. I know there's a couple dudes on the East Coast that. Jeff Purdy, is that his name? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a badass. He's really good, and he's like
amazing.
And I think he's just a flow dude, right?
Yeah.
That kid's got a future.
Mm-hmm, definitely, he's amazing. He just released a part for a Daily Grind video, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's really good.
I can't watch Daily Grind videos after they did that video where the guy ate human shit.
Was that Daily Grind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they're great, but it's like, all right, you show me one video with that, and then I've got to pass on the rest of your videos.
It's classic, man. It's a classic.
I guess I'll pass. I guess is
just classic BMX, man, antics and stuff. You know?
Yeah. More power to it. What is it? Jeff Ludwig.
Jeff Ludwig, yeah.
He was a flow dude, right? And then he's on pro now.
He's on pro now, yeah.
So that's cool. You know, you don't see enough of that in BMX. Guys are like a flow or am with a brand, and then most of the time they end up getting on pro with another brand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I hear you.
Oh, they won't. Like, it's. I remember when that happened with you and Kink. When Kink first, did they bump you and Chad Osborne at the same time? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember when that happened. It was like you were on AM for so long. It was like they're just not going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any I didn't feel any type of way about it. I was like, I get to ride my bike and go on trips.
Yeah.
So people would always ask me like, aren't you like bummed you're not pro? It's like, not really.
Like you're thinking too much about this. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened with the end with Kink?
Nothing.
I know it's all positive and friendly and whatnot. Was there?
No, just contract didn't get renewed. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then again they offered to just be on the team still, but like not on the pro title. Yeah, which is fine with me. But I still felt like I wanted to pursue other things, and I felt like, well, if this is going to end, then I might as well make it end and kind of like move on.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing while it lasted. Got to go on a ton of trips, and the crew is just phenomenal.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I understand on their end as well, where they're running a business, you know, and like there's guys like they kind of like retired Tony Hamlin this year. Like Hamlin's still one of the baddest dudes. Mm-hmm. Like But I get it, and he's got a full-time job. He's doing what he's got to do, you know. Mm-hmm. And I respect that. It's tough, man. I see from the company standpoint.
Yeah.
Sponsoring a guy like Tony when he has his full-time job, or you, where you can't go on every trip.
Yeah.
I could see it being like, oh, maybe we only have X amount of opportunities. Maybe we give this opportunity to a kid that is going to live for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus a guy who's just like, I take care of myself, take care of my family, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like how everything kind of pans out. If you put too much kind of emphasis on being a pro rider, it kind of takes away from like what you're doing, if that makes sense at all. Like you're like, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that. I'm stuck doing this, and it gets real stressful. And it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. That's how I always felt like if, you know, when I was younger, I felt like I probably would have overthought it, because that's what I do about everything. Yeah. Older, I'm older now, and I kind of feel like I've chilled out, and I take a little bit more time, because like I said, my brain's always firing off random things to do or try or like be around. So
did having a child change your brain at all? Do you look or think of things differently now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like just going to the skate park the other day and riding, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta leave in like 30 minutes, instead of like, oh, I get the whole day to just kind of rot around.
Have you been on a trip since you had the kid yet?
Yeah. Oh, it was a San Diego trip. GT was super
nice.
Oh, yeah. We did the GT stuff.
But you kind of went on the trip, though? You stayed with the crew and stuff?
Well, Ben is so awesome. He got a house right next to my...
Oh, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, so they rented a house for the week right next to my house, so I got to like go home every night and be with my daughter.
So no, you haven't been on a trip yet.
Yeah, so...
I think that's always an interesting one, the first week away, first time you go.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad because I was gone. Like, it's so weird. Like, I got to figure out those emotions still, and I got to figure out how that's going to play
out.
Find
the balance.
Yeah. So I'm still learning all that.
Yeah, I've always like, I mean, you spend a lot of time with Gary Young. I think Gary does a really good job with it. He seems to
Gary,
have a balance with his kids, and they're on some trips and works his ass off.
And like DeMarcus too, and
and
Kyle. They're all great influences to have like in my life, and you know, like Mike Prenning has kids, and Dave White, and like all these people that I see that are my friends that ride. You know, just have fun and kind of balance it out.
Fudger.
And of course, another new father, Ryan Fudger.
Whose kid's older, yours or his?
His.
Okay, good.
By a couple weeks, I think.
So you're still the new
yeah,
father.
I'm the newest, yeah.
It's the trendy thing, man. You live in San Diego and you have kids.
Yeah, it's the age group. All my friends.
I think it is, yeah. How, is your girlfriend the same age as you?
Yeah, we're 4 days apart.
No shit.
Yeah. God, and then our kid was born the day before my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So we're all like in that 1 week in July.
That seems like a good time to take family vacations or something.
Oh, absolutely.
Easy to plan it, you know?
I just kind of like... I don't have a birthday anymore, so...
Yeah, well, it's a good thing. When you get to as old as you are, you don't want to have
I don't want to have
how I feel. I was...
Can I go in reverse?
I got called out last night that I turned 32 this year, and you're 32. And I was like, fuck, I turned 32. Like, that's... I don't know why, but that number hit me, and it was like, God damn it.
Yeah. You got to not put any emphasis on the numbers, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, they're not going to reverse themselves.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You want to have more kids?
I don't know.
Still too soon?
Yeah, it's still too soon to think about. I mean, having the kid now, it's been amazing. It's been a learning experience. I think once all that levels out, I can probably have a better answer for that question. But I do hear that, like, a couple people have asked me. But still, it hasn't really leveled out yet.
It's not a definite no, though.
It's not a definite no.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope you have a second kid one day and they hear this and you're like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Name it Carlson Kyle.
That'd be a good name. I remember one of the oldest forms of your art that I appreciated was a picture of Will Smith playing me that you made.
Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Chipotle.
I believe in front of Chipotle in Pacific Beach.
That was it. I used to Photoshop a lot of stuff. Me and my friend Nick Corsilia would have like Photoshop battles to each other.
Whatever happened to Nick?
He's doing good. He's got a full-time job. He lives in Washington.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Near Seattle. So.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I kind of forgot he existed.
Yeah.
It's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's the best. Yeah. One of my best friends.
Man, what a crew.
Yeah. Don't forget Ron Pitcher. He's part of the crew too.
What's Ron up to these days?
He's living in Nevada, California, which is mid-Cal area, like near Grass Valley.
Weird.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Living the dream.
Growing weed or something?
No. He's got a he has a place with his fiance, and they're just hanging out, living their lives.
Is he still riding a lot?
He rides.
Man, I love watching that dude ride.
Yeah, but he works at like WTB, and
I don't know what that is.
it's like a mountain bike tires and stuff.
Oh, he actually works like a bike company.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, he does graphics for them.
Does
Because
he-
he's a graphics dude.
Yeah. Did he have clips in that new Bone Death video? Do you know?
I haven't seen a new Bone Death video.
It came out like a week ago. Too Fast for Food?
Yeah, Too Fast for Food. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to. I haven't had a chance. I mean, I have the cult videos sitting. I haven't even watched that either.
Man, I haven't either.
I have all these stacks of videos sitting that I want to watch, and I just can't.
Too busy having a kid?
Yeah, and also the new laptops don't have DVD players,
How crazy is that?
and I don't have a DVD player
I
connected
felt
to my
bad.
TV.
I went to the premiere the other night of Josh Clemens' video.
Yeah, how was
And,
that?
I mean, it was a shit show at the bar, so I couldn't really see it. You know what I
okay.
mean? And they were selling them, and I was like, I want to buy one and support Josh and stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
but I don't really have a DVD player. Like, is there?
Yeah.
Can I digital download? Like I don't even like. I want to give you money because I want
Yeah.
to support this project, but can I just download it somewhere? You know? But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy, huh? Who was I with the other day? I was with somebody, and I was giving them shit because they had a. Oh, fuck, where was I? Have I been anywhere lately? I don't know.
You've been everywhere.
Hold on. No, now I'm got to think really hard about this. I was with somebody, and I had to give them shit because they had a MacBook Pro with a disc drive. Like, they had a CD input still.
Okay.
So I was like, oh man, it's like a classic, and they were
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? It's not that old. Anthony Napolitan.
Anthony
Napolitan had a disc drive on his, and I was like, oh man, that's not cool. That's embarrassing. You're supposed to be a professional dude.
I have another laptop, but whenever I put a DVD in it, it's just like it sounds like a V8. It's just loud as hell, and I'm afraid to play DVDs on it. Like it's gonna explode. It's just
Yeah.
like the old one I did graphics on, and I bought a new laptop. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Graphics are cool, man. You do cool shit.
thanks, man.
I'm happy you're doing cool.
It's funny. It's like it's 2D graphics, but it still gave my old laptop a hard time.
It must have been real old. It was made in 1993.
Yeah, and then all the new like Adobe Cloud stuff. It's like
Oh yeah.
it still has to run the programs, and it's just like
Do you pay for that or do you steal it?
I pay for it.
Whoa.
Do you steal it?
No comment.
Adobe.
You know, one thing with all the box palm stuff that I always thought, I'm sure you've heard this, I'm not a brilliant man here or anything, but I always thought you could make children's clothing. I could see it popping off big on children's
It's so
clothing.
funny. That's all I ever wanted like to do with the graphics is put it on kids' clothes.
Yeah.
But I never really expected the response from like people my age
Yeah.
that actually like the art.
People
too.
with midlife crises. No, I'm young. I'm young at heart. Cool.
yeah, young at heart. Age is just a number, man.
Yeah, but so is like how many years you do in jail, how much money you make.
Yeah.
Numbers
It's
are very
all-
important.
It's all relative to how long you're gonna live.
Yeah, hopefully a long goddamn time.
Yeah, if I lived to 200,
True.
30's not that old, so.
Yeah, but then you hit the old 107, you'll probably be like, what am I drawing this box for?
Yeah, exactly. Why is this guy? What a one arm and this guy's pushing me around in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Oh, interesting stuff, man. What's next on your agenda? You got any trips in the near future? Or?
Going to Arizona in October, and I
guess I forgot. You
Yeah.
said I was thinking that was way down the line. I guess it's
I think
September.
early next year we're GT in Australia.
Oh, very
or
nice.
Something.
You been there before?
No, I've never been there. I heard
Nice.
it's amazing.
Yeah, I've only been to Sydney, but it's,
Okay, I heard spiders can kill you and all that.
spiders can kill you anywhere.
Yeah, but I live in a city.
Is there any reason Australia?
No,
Nice,
no, yeah.
nice. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Be a good time. It's good country.
yeah, I hear it's great.
A lot of pretty bad food and pretty bad beer.
Yeah.
Expensive. Yeah, it's cool though. I like it. Here's a bunch of negative things, but I like it.
Yeah, can't
But-
wait. Can't wait.
Who do you ride with these days? Who's kind of the crew?
I ride with like DeMarcus a lot, and Tom Perry lives down the road, and yeah, just kind of whoever's riding.
Yeah.
Mostly DeMarcus, and yeah, that's about it.
DeMarcus is good.
Oh yeah.
Is he healthy right now?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, he's healthy.
Yeah, is he healthy right now?
yeah. I just rode with him yesterday or the day before.
He's on point,
Yeah,
killing it.
100%.
God, he's a badass.
Yeah,
What a great guy.
the best.
Final question for you here. We'll wrap things up. Who is your favorite bike rider of all time?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Yeah.
Most recently, I think he's been injured a handful of times recently, but like I'm a huge fan of Alex Donachet
Yeah.
and also Eric Elstrom. Those are like two of my favorite riders.
Yeah, those are both really good answers, but you have
Yeah.
to pick one. I guess I'll give you Alex because you said him first.
Okay, cool.
But
yeah, they're
I-
both amazing.
Let's talk for a minute about how great Eric Elstrom is.
Yeah.
I went on a trip with Eric Elstrom, and it was me and Eric Elstrom and Ryan Nyquist, and I put it together. And none of us had met Eric Elstrom before. and we went to Four Seasons in Milwaukee. We went a couple places in Milwaukee for some reason, and so I bought Eric like a bus ticket. He was like, "Oh, give me a bus ticket. I want to come out." And so it's just like me and Nyquist, and we've been friends for a long time, and it's this random strange kid that we've never met before. It was an awesome trip.
Yeah.
Those guys like
talk about creative writer and a creative person.
Yeah. No, and then him and Nyquist together is just a strange dynamic because it's like the industry icon and like the weirdest person on earth in a good way. That was back when Eric was in the era of spelling his name every way possible.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Everything he'd put out, it'd spell his name.
Yeah. I thought his name was spelled with the E for the longest. I mean, an A for the longest time.
He'd do AR, then he'd do AIR.
Yeah. Like, man, who is this kid? He rips.
Man, dude, he's so talented too. On that trip, like when we were filming, he'd be doing like the crazy creative shit, but then like he had like a box rhythm at Four Seasons in Milwaukee, and he'd just be doing like when the cameras are on dip threes, three whips, just like he's a good bike rider. It's not just like the gimmicky shit. It's like all around really, really, really good bike rider.
Yeah. You're like, I mean, Trey comes to mind when you say like three whips and stuff. It's like
Yeah. I forget about that. So Trey's one of the best dudes in the world that knows manuals.
Oh yeah.
Like I went on a trip to China with Trey a number of years ago, and I remember we were at Woodward in Beijing when that existed, and I remember watching him do like nose 180s on this long ledge like 10 in a row, and I was like, I didn't really know Trey was a nose manual guy. I'm trying to think who was there. Like me and Dakota and Josh Bentley was there, and Josh was trying to be the nose manual guy, and I was like, Trey's not the nose manual guy, and he's schooling you on these nose manuals.
Yeah. Josh is the Hang 5 guy.
Yeah, and I think that who's the Hang 5 guy these days? I saw somebody do some crazy shit too.
Eric.
Dude, probably.
Yeah.
Eric's just the best at everything.
Yeah.
Have you seen somebody put out a video the other day. Colony Dude. He's awesome. I literally put out a video like 2 days ago. He does a nose manual to Superman in it.
No, I haven't seen it. I saw the
Ricky Cannon's-Ready, Australian dude. He's super creative.
Yeah,
you like his shit.
I saw the Instagram thing saying there's a video out, but I haven't watched the video.
That's a dude. I don't know if you watched his stuff. That's a dude you'd like.
Okay, sick.
He's really, really cool, creative stuff.
Yeah.
But also incredibly talented. Does like hang nothing, put the feedback on real quick and do a bar spin out, you know? Like
right on.
Real cool shit. Yeah.
That shit's awesome.
I
have no balance.
Very impressive.
You notice through the trend in my video parts, I don't have balance.
What's the highlight of your BMX career? What's your favorite thing you've done?
Oh. Like
aside from this podcast.
You mean like trick wise?
Like, what stands out to you? If it all ended today, what would you look back and be like, that was badass?
I don't know. It's a hard question.
Video part or
video part. I liked my last GT part.
Yeah.
That was really fun. I feel like I was strapped for time just because just with work and stuff and prepping, or like just prepping for a kid, like assuming I was gonna have a kid. I spent a lot of time it was very planned, and we spent a lot of time like prepping for that, and I felt like I could have done more with the part, and then the part came out, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm very stoked on this part." Yeah,
that's a good reaction.
Yeah,
it's the opposite. Like I couldn't give any more to this, and you watch it, and like, God damn it.
Yeah. And I mean, we went to Taiwan for that trip. That was badass.
Yeah.
Taiwan's stacked.
I've never been to Taiwan.
Yeah,
I've heard that though. I've heard it's got some crazy spots and stuff.
Yeah, and the locals are amazing.
Were you on that trip with Rob Wise
in Taiwan?
Yeah. Was
that
the one he was on?
Yeah.
Dude, how was that?
He's the best.
Yeah.
It's like you get to a spot and everybody does a thing, and he's just like, "Oh, I want to do the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life."
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
Even though he's like, I guess maybe retired. I don't know. He wouldn't claim it, but like, he's not an active pro. I don't think he gets a paycheck or anything. But just like, he's still the baddest dude.
Probably bunny hop a car,
dude. What a cool dude.
Yeah, what a great dude.
Just like the type of dude, like you look at him and you're like, this guy even looks cool, and then you meet him and you're like, God, he is cool. He's like the all-American guy.
Yeah, I mean, instantly one of my favorite people. It's great.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing him around. Just back in, never spent a whole ton of time with him, but went on like a couple like just little trips, like market days and stuff, and just like some of the shit he would do.
Yeah,
even just messing around, and some of the stuff he tried that he didn't quite get, but it was like just on the cusp of getting, was like, we're talking 5-6 years ago, and this is all shit that today would be the ender to anything ever.
His market section,
like, man, what a great guy. Well, Albert, boxpalm.com,
@boxpalm, and then also Albert Mercado on Instagram.
You gotta make some more shit. I know it's gonna take the fun out of it, but like the boxpalm shit's too cool to not have on stuff.
I'll try. I mean, I'll have socks, hats, beanies out this month.
Yeah.
I actually messed up on the beanie production, so it's put everything back 2 weeks. But, you know, everything will be... Some things will be out this month, and I'll have prints.
Can you buy the box palm seat? Or is it you have to get the complete to get that?
As far as I know, you have to get the complete to get that.
Man, they should sell that aftermarket.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben
Email
Ward,
GT.
Ben Ward, if you're listening to this, that should come out aftermarket. Also, thanks for making those tires where you can see the colors through them. Those are badass. All right, Albert, appreciate the time. Congratulations on having a kid.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being my friend for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. We've been friends for a really long time.
Yeah. You're welcome in. Thank you. And we should hang out more. You're a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, that does it for this week. Big thank you to Mr. Albert Mercado for stopping by. Follow Box Palm on Instagram @BoxPalm, and also follow Albert's personal account @Albert Mercato, Mercato. That is not how he actually spells his last name, so I'm not sure why that is his name on Instagram, but deal with it. A quick heads up, I might be a day or two late on next week's episode. I am traveling to Spain this upcoming Monday for the final stop of the Vans BMX Pro Cup. Very much looking forward to it, but it will likely put a damper on the way we usually handle business around here. So until then, thanks for listening, and just remember, it does not count if you don't pull the rollback. See you in Spain!